So
I can tell you right now, if I'm attacking someone and they're like, surprise, violent flamethrower, I'm gonna back off.
I'm getting so confused! What about Dr. Bob?
How fast do you think the riot would disperse if people start blowing up?
you start pulling out this hand.
It's a forearm.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go in and lay a landmine behind us.
Nice.
That's a 1. That's a 7.
7.
Roll again, Laurel.
You want to get low. He's unconscious, and the car's on fire. We can literally just walk away.
I want to
mad.
watch him burn!
No, I think the first shot killed him. I
No,
think.
shh, just let me have this. I'm rage killing!
This thing looks like it was pelted with gunfire. And
We can fix it.
moving on from feet and cousins.
Has your boyfriend been implanted yet?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, so speaking of that, Brooke, what kind of memories are you wanting? Because this chip, you can program anything. Like, that's the whole,
Does this guy already have a place where you can put
He was
it?
your
or we're gonna have to-
bodyguard.
you're going to have to install that into his brain.
Yeah.
He's your bodyguard and you guys fell in love.
Mm-hmm.
Spending
He's my
spending all the
bodyguard.
time.
He's your bodyguard, okay.
Mm-hmm. And then we fell in love.
That's if he survives the procedure.
I will kill you.
Let's get a new cowboy. Or no, go after a mafia man.
Yeah, Mafia Man.
We'll just get rid of our doctor. We don't need him.
No, just program Mafia Man to be a cowboy.
There you go.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Now.
Okay, let's see which dice is going to be better for me this.
I wish I'd known about
That one.
No,
No,
that one.
that
That's
one.
a 9.
Never mind.
You're both pretty good.
Yeah, they were.
Watch them fail her.
Shush.
Okay,
It's time for a new paper.
so you want Daedalus to say that he took a job, like his memory is he took a job as a cowboy.
As a cowboy.
As a bodyguard.
Yes.
And then he has fallen deeply in love with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
Yeah, that is simple.
Doesn't sound like somebody would hold up. He's like, wait a second, memories don't seem right.
Okay, Wes, you want to go ahead and write those, try to, like, let's see, what kind of check would you...
Probably a surgery check?
Yeah, there's something.
I'm gonna end up killing Wesley.
I mean, if you want to pay a doctor...
It's the second time he dies.
Biology?
Sorry about your luck, bud.
I don't think it's biology. No, there's actually, like, a surgery skill, I think.
First aid.
I thought there was at least.
You sure wouldn't be under
Medical tech.
It might be under medical tech. I think medical tech actually specifically has to do with hardware.
Oh, and then we saved him from scary people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you saved your bodyguard. Okay.
Well, no, that's how we met.
You saved him and then you decided to hire him as a bodyguard.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, maybe not like that.
He's gonna be in like surgery for like so he's not gonna be coming out this time at all. So these surgeries take a while.
Or he could have saved you from some bad
True,
people.
he saved me from the scary cowboys.
Scary cowboys.
It turns out like he's like not very good and like she's the one that's but he's a cowboy so.
But I can change his memories, and now he's a good boy.
But I'm saying he's not very good at doing his job. Like,
Oh yeah.
where's is medtech? That's in
Special
technician.
abilities.
Oh, it's special abilities.
Like that is part of it.
Yeah, I'm special abilities. Yeah, medical tech. This is the skill. The major surgeries. Yep, this is it. Medical repairs. Trauma. Okay. Yeah. So give a medical tech. And then,
Oh, you got a 30.
Yeah, total of 18 is what I rolled.
okay.
Then
You
the
actually
regular
don't
armor.
have the.
I didn't get the regular.
You'd have to go to a
armor.
hospital or a surgery center to perform brain surgery.
Oh, okay.
Where your Ripper Doc clinic is more just like ripping arms off and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So Brooke, what we'll keep
The
you
long
afterwards
coat
so we
was
can find a doctor
18.
that'll do the surgery for you.
Okay.
I'll find a doctor that you can bribe.
But,
But
I'll just do
just
whatever
write-
helmet you have.
write some memories, okay? Because like
Okay.
Just put helmet.
I know I got a really good helmet, and it was only a few hundred EV. It wasn't that expensive.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put helmet and then I up my head to 37.
okay, just let me know when you guys are all ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I know where
Eat
the
your
helmet I
spinach.
bought is.
I'm confused.
That's her saying.
Oh,
She got it.
not like that.
I know where the helmet. I have the PDF at home, and I know where the helmet I bought was, so I can
Okay.
post it in the Discord. And
That's
That'll be great.
perfect.
Okay, so you guys are after that whole exchange, you guys drop the vehicles off at Daffy Duck's.
No, it's Donald Duck.
Donald Duck, yes, sorry, Donald Duck. And
Get it right.
get your ducks in a row.
Eat your spinach.
you're not just every other word.
I'm not.
Okay. So you guys drop the vehicles off, and he's currently working on them, making sure that they're not traceable by law enforcement, changing the VINs and all that fun stuff.
Sweet. When do I get it?
You'll get that later.
Your sports car.
Your actually check his tail. You guys, while you guys are chilling, and you still hear Brooke arguing with the cowboy in the basement. You all love me.
No, she's kissing him. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna use AI for his backstory.
Okay.
That's why I'm looking at my phone. I'm trying to. I was like, wait, I think I could do
So
that.
then, you have a motorcycle that you've been working on for a while, and you've been, having these techs kind of work on it and stuff. There was a control panel, a control board that's kind of hard to find. And you,
Make it go away.
can you tell us a little bit about the motorcycle? Like, why is it so special to you?
Oh yeah, I forgot to come up with that.
Okay, no then.
On the fly.
yeah.
Marty McFly. No.
Well, okay.
So the one option I had was it was like runs in my family kind of thing. So
Okay.
like it just got passed down. It's just special to my family.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, we could just roll with that.
Yeah, and it's been upgraded, but unfortunately, like the circuit board that your grandfather used to upgrade it had it's been hard to find. So you've been putting out your feelers for a while about, hey, there's a circuit board I'm looking for. Well, you guys also have a bunch of items that you guys have grabbed.
Oh yes.
So one of your fences, the guy who owns the Golden State Pawn Shop, which was actually incidentally close to where you guys were. It's by the stadium.
Okay.
You guys were the stadium and the mall are pretty close to each other. Like the, you know how they have convention centers and football stadiums and all that, and the mall's close to each other.
Yeah.
Well, that's what this place is no different.
Okay.
So he contacts you, and he mentions that, hey, he finally got a hold of that circuit board that you were looking for. And he said he'll hold it for you for today, so if you want to come down and pick it up, you are more than welcome to.
Okay. Cool.
And so you go in to tell the group, and they're sitting there. There's currently a football game in the stadium, and they're watching it right now. And it looks like that the Night City Warriors Night City Rangers, are taking a beating. It's the end of the first. It's the beginning of the second quarter, and they're down by quite a bit. So you guys kind of assume the game's a lost cause anyway. I don't think there's a whole lot of interest in sports anyway, but yeah, you guys were just bored, so
Right.
That's right.
you were kind of walking off some of those old wounds and stuff too. But no, it'd been a couple weeks, so you were letting the heat die down. So, but this might be a good time to go get rid of some of those things. You know, this guy has a decent amount of like, he's got a decent amount of money. So if you wanted to take, I'm not sure if you wanted to take those expensive clothes or if Brooke wanted to use those for.
Oh, I also have a golden nugget from a couple missions
You
ago.
just have a golden nugget and a gold bar.
Yeah.
A rare
I wrote
painting.
it all down, except I missed a couple of things, I think.
Oh,
I got 4 prepaid credit cards, 4 landmines, a painting, a stack of EB. How much was the EB?
it was just a stack. We would. I'm gonna come up with that.
Gold bullion, flamethrower, stealth suit, wine bottle from Real Fruit, cyberware, and plant memories.
So you know that he would, except for the cyber chip, he would definitely. He would take the cyber chip too, but Brooks already claimed that one.
Right.
He would definitely be willing to, like, you think that that'd be a good place to start by selling your stuff. Because usually with him, if he doesn't think he can move it, he can find a way to, like, somebody who can.
Right. Okay.
So,
Oh, and the flamethrower.
Yeah, might as well.
are you wanting this
I did say the
flamethrower, or did you want to do something with
Or are
that?
you wanting to keep it?
Well, we were talking about because we can put weapons inside her violin. How cool would it be to have a flamethrower inside of a violin? So
Yeah.
one, pyrotechnics looks cool during the show, but also playing a show and we're attacked.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
So what I need,
Yeah, I volunteered. to
could we
learn how to
retro
use it.
that flamethrower into her violin, or do I need to get a different
You could do that one. That'd be fine.
one? Okay.
And then you could, like, have one of those small tanks that she could put on it, and you could have, like, where she could have a tank that she could, like, attach a tank to it, but she could always have, like, a little bit of reserve too in case she needed, like, a burst, like a.
Could always put like she could have like a big tank in a backpack or something.
Yeah, and then she
And
could
have
have
it
a
where you
small.
can just like quick disconnect it.
Yeah, and she could also, like, have, like, an internal tank that
Yeah.
would do like a very, like, one burst, but hey, that'd be like
Right.
a surprise. So
So I can tell you right now, if I'm attacking someone and they're like, surprise, violent flamethrower, I'm gonna back off.
and click.
Are you sure?
Somebody aims a violin at you. What do you do?
Oh boy.
What'd you say?
Don't play me to death.
AI did great.
Okay,
Oh boy.
I'm looking forward to this.
His name's
Cowboy.
Dusty.
Cowboy.
Cowboy?
I made AI make a
Oh.
whole story. All I put was Cyberpunk 2020. Cowboy saves Laurel from a gang of cowboys. Is her bodyguard well in love?
Wow.
It went into detail of like Night City, everything.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Yeah,
really
because
cool.
Cyberpunk
It's-
is a known city.
Is good.
Okay.
Sorry for the distraction.
Oh,
you're
cow. That's a backstory. It's
I just wanted a
paragraphs.
backstory.
Okay, well, so yeah, you guys make yourself down to the Golden State Pond. And that is an old downtown. Old downtown used to be the it used to be kind of the city center until essentially it's been moved. So it used to be the area where everybody was, but now it's just over time it's been falling. The things that it's going forward is really close to the football stadium and the mall, but it's like I said, it's an area that's been in decline for a while. And you guys are seeing that because there's definitely a rougher element here, but you guys are from Little Italy or in the North Side District, and those are also rough areas. So, yeah. Yeah, you guys go to this pawn shop, and there is not an inch. There's not an inch that's not covered in, like, random stuff. In fact, if you're looking for it, there's a good chance it's here. It seems like he's got things that, like, he's got, like, robotic animals that look real. He's got just anything. There's weapons, there's discs, there's,
Gas?
Huh?
Gas?
Well, I mean, what do you mean by gas?
Drug gas.
Well, yes, there's drugs. Like, there's definitely drugs in here.
I mean, like, you know, like the...
There is something I'm
Faint.
actually interested in. Is there anything like a kill switch almost? Like that's like a little USB that you can just plug in something and it would just kill
Ooh,
whatever's
That would be pretty cool.
whatever like you plug it into?
If you want that, you could probably talk to your hacker
Hacker? Okay.
and have him build one for you, and you could have done that before this mission.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
So, but yeah, so you have one of those. If you,
Okay. How much would it cost? Do you know?
I'll have to look at that.
Look it up
so,
later.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Also, I will point out that while you guys are walking to the shop, Shigeru, you recognize one of your old teachers. His name is Dr. Bob.
Dr. Bob.
And he's a real character. And he looks at you and he says, he looks around at you guys. He's like, just so you guys know, this guy is, he's no real doctor. He cheated on his test to get through.
I'm not letting him touch the cowboy. Don't even think about it.
So you say that out loud, and he looks at you like, what?
No.
Who's not a real doctor?
The doctor's
Dr.
claim that
Bob!
Shigeru is not.
No, he's talking about Lester.
Yeah, that's what
He's
she
talking
said.
about
That.
Myro.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Dr.
Oh,
Bob.
yes, Shigeru.
Sorry, I
Sorry.
got confused. I thought we were talking about Dr. Bob. Yeah, he's not touching the cowboy.
I'll
cut his hands off.
You're gonna take a random teacher.
Yeah, for him, yeah.
So.
I mean, I need to see his
is there like
certificate.
a,
I need to see his
well,
license.
he was kicked out. He doesn't have a license. That's why he's a ripper doc.
Better than him?
No,
No, it's
Shigeru.
not me.
I'm getting so confused. What about Dr. Bob?
He's pointing out, he sees Shigeru. He let you guys know that Shigeru was kicked out of med school for cheating on his test. And
Dude.
you would
Was he
probably,
actually
when you said you're going to cut his hand, you said you were going to cut his hands off. He said that you'd probably save more lives if you did that, and he walks away.
I'm following Dr. Bob. He needs to do the surgery on my boyfriend. I need Dr. Bob.
So as you think that Dr. Bob would not be interested in this kind of procedure?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain he would probably report you.
Yeah. What you're doing is not exactly legal.
What he's doing isn't exactly legal.
You really think Dr. Bob's going to do anything? You're going to go to the jail for kidnapping.
Fine, you can do it.
actually
But if
have
you don't,
morals.
if you mess up, you're losing your fingers.
Wesley doesn't have, Shigeru doesn't have the medical room. We were talking about this earlier.
Equipment.
This
Okay.
requires like a surgery.
So he can't do
like-
it anyways.
He would need. You guys would probably have to find a way to get into like a hospital's operating room if you wanted him to do it, or you might have to pay a doctor to do it. You might have to find a doctor.
I'd rather
that's-
just pay a doctor.
That might be a
Sorry.
little scummy.
No offense.
You have to save up some
I don't know
money.
who to trust. I have a good amount. I'll be fine. I got this.
I feel like that last job should have given us a lot of money.
Right? Well, and now we don't need to buy a vehicle. We have an armored vehicle and we got a sports car.
I might have enough for our gyro.
Right, we might go sell the sports car to get the helicopter.
Whatever you guys want to do. I still want my sports car.
That's not what my source.
Okay.
Olivia just wants that. I was just like, never mind.
I have like expensive taste, you know.
Okay. Let me just tell you a couple of the things that these are just items that I've rolled up to see if you guys want. If there's anything that you guys are interested in, let me know.
Yes.
There is a loot, not a loot, a deck of marked cards.
Okay.
There is bootleg movies, and some of which are still in theaters. There is a rope. There's it's $5 for 10 feet, so
That's
however
her.
rope you want. I know there's a lot of kidnapping going on in this group, so when I rolled the rope, I laughed. I was like, okay, that's appropriate. There's a jacket to the hospital, like a jacket like that looks like it belongs to a staff member of the hospital, and it has the name Sam on it on the name tag, and you guys can see there's a little bit of blood on it. You're not sure if that's like from the worker or is it the worker's blood? Who knows? There's a wedding ring. There's a map to this to speakeasies. So these would be ones that are not advertised, like so they're.
Okay.
I need to go back to AI.
There is a burner phone with a bunch of random numbers on it.
What a map to what? I'm sorry.
Speakeasies, so these would be speakeasies that are not publicized.
That's why they're
Oh,
speakeasy.
Speakeasy.
It's like a
Illegal bars.
Yeah.
What
Like
happens
during
in Fight
Prohibition.
Club stays in Fight Club. What happens
Oh.
at the speakeasy stays at the speakeasy.
Okay.
Well, how'd you know that's what they say?
Seen
I
one.
mean, they told me that, but I'm just kidding.
I have my ways. I have friends.
That's Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit. That's where I learned all my things. Good and bad.
So are any of those items jumping out to you guys?
I was the last
I do
two.
want the-
I'm sorry.
There was a map to the speakeasies, and there was a burner phone that has a bunch of random numbers on it.
Just random numbers.
Well, like the numbers aren't listed, like they're like coded or something. So
I definitely want the deck of marked cards. I have a few points in gambling.
okay,
Burger
that's gonna
phone
cost
Sounds interesting. I wonder like who's on it. You know,
How much is it?
a 10.
especially with what's going
I'll
on.
just
much
mark
is
that you
the-
bought it.
Okay.
So
How much is the burner phone?
that's 40.
I'll take it.
Okay. Anything else?
Nah.
Anything you recommend that we need?
It's up to you guys. I rolled these up, so like if you guys want to be creative, it's up to you.
Can I just see it? I do better if I look at it.
She's cheating.
The
What did you-
speakeasy
what did you
is
write there?
just information,
Laurel.
basically.
Oh,
a,
this?
A speakeasy is like they're like bars
idea.
that get up to like
I was trying to do Laurel's name too.
Oh, for a phone?
You know, back when the days of prohibition,
Imagine
speakeasies
bars where
were
illegal activity took place. Like these are seedy areas, like very seedy areas. In fact,
Oh,
they like
okay.
to keep their. They like to keep
Oh, I'll
their.
take that then.
And speakeasies are very well hidden, like false bookshelves for the door to get in, kind of way.
Yeah,
kinda
I'll take
thing.
those. You never know. We could use that for.
Sorry, what was this by the way?
How much was it?
CyberPunk.
Oh, CyberPunk. Okay. Okay, I can see it now. I have
See how
a.
my little decoration?
My brain has a really hard time reading handwriting.
That's
Like
okay.
it's probably
cursive.
dyslexia. Yeah, it's cursive or even regular. Like print,
Oh,
I can
yeah.
do better. But
Oh.
I did it last time,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
but I'm trying to add Laurel to it, but I keep erasing. Erasing it, words hard.
okay.
So.
How much was it? 25?
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing it right.
Okay. So in your circuit board, that's going to cost like 100.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're.
You're like,
And you're looking over the circuit board, making sure it looks good, and it does. This is, like I said, it's a vintage for control board for a bike. Actually, we'll just say your dad, so that, because the technology jump happened in the 90s more than me. So, yeah, your dad would have put that on. He would have updated the bike and put it on, but because he bought like a cutting edge one at the time, and you're very being experimental, they're not a lot of them that are made. So,
Yeah. Cool. Sounds good.
I'm assuming you're studying it to assume like, hey, I might be able to make another one of these in case he needs one or something. Just being the kind of tech guy that you are, you probably would be learning out of this kind of old technology anyway. And
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah. So, okay. So there's a radio blaring in the background, and between the time that you guys had left Italy, Little Italy, and had gotten to old downtown, the Rangers had turned the game around. They were tied, and it was an overtime, and they were down by a lot before. So I'm not sure. Would any of your characters be interested in sports at all?
I got a few levels in gambling, so
That's what I was gonna say.
unless I play some money on it.
Okay. Well, so you're like, you hear the crowds just going crazy, and like this is one of those moments where everybody like in the shop just like stops, and you hear like the field goal, it's up, and you hear it's good, and the Rangers have turned it around, and like you hear things are going crazy, but then to your guys' kind of panic, you start hearing explosions going off outside, and you guys realize that there's a full-blown riot happening outside.
Cool.
As the Rangers have won, and because Night City is a rough city, imagine the Eagles winning,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
or imagine the Eagles losing. Either way, it's it's Philly on the Night City Eagles. Yeah. So your friend, by the way, I forgot to give you his name. Grim Prime. He tells you, "Hey, I'm sorry, but you guys should probably get out of here as fast as you can."
did we bring my car?
Now you guys walk. Your
Shotgun.
cars are still being worked on. Yeah, so you guys walk out to the streets, and we will get...
Let's just hide in a dumpster and wait till morning.
So yeah, this is where you guys are at, and this is a parking lot for the stadium, and then there's obviously parking inside. Yeah, right now, a lot of these cars are on fire, and there's riots, like people have poured out into the streets. You guys hear like police sirens going off, and
I say we cut down this alleyway
Yeah.
here.
just so you also know, I'll show you guys a bigger map of the area too, like just so you guys know where you're
Do
at.
we still have those 8 grenades?
Yeah.
We have 7 of
We
them.
have 7 because I used one.
Oh yeah.
So this is old downtown right here. That's Marine Harbor. And then over here is where your guys' church is at.
So we want to go
You want to go that way.
this way. How fast do you think the riot would disperse if people start blowing up?
That might make them madder.
Crazy.
But deader. We got 7. If body parts start flying and I'm in a riot, I'm gonna be like, is this riot really worth it?
Really, people think that hard when they're in a riot.
Probably not.
I think
People who blow up their cities because their team won/lost, I don't think they're thinking about it.
They're like, go, go, go.
Too bad we don't still have a tank with a minigun.
How do the back alleys look? Are those like
That's
pretty
what I was
crazy
telling
too,
you.
or
Like,
Yeah, that's probably the
go
best
this
idea.
way
I think it's a main road.
and there, or this way and there.
Well, it looks like there's an alley between these two buildings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ooh,
Like
let's go
here and stuff.
Okay, well, while you guys are like trying to figure out where you guys want to go, it's some police like armored vehicles like they hover in and they start like there's like a cannon on top and they start shooting tear gas grenades into the
Oh, we gotta
stack.
get out of here, guys. I'm not dealing
So,
with this.
Alright, we go the opposite direction.
Run down the
I
alley.
said we'll go down here to the alley, like you said, and cut around.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
I put my mask on.
you guys do have gas masks. You guys
Okay.
bought them.
Oh yeah.
Gas mask, got it.
I was laughing
Are
when
we-
you're like, we can buy gas masks, right? And I'm like, he's being
Are
smart
we-
to do this.
Are we close enough to the tear gas we need them, or
I would do it.
Well, hold on, we're gonna find out. So I'm gonna say if this gets above 80, it hits you guys.
okay?
Because like this is a large crowd of people, so 70.
70.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
This dice is really weird, but it actually makes a lot of sense. It's usually the number you think it is. Like that's 86.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just works. Like it's hard to explain, but it's cool.
Might as well keep it out. You might need it again.
So 86 right now. There's no tear gas directly aimed at you guys.
But we
But
should
this
probably
is-
get moving.
And now people are like starting to like shoot and throw Molotovs back up, but these are armor plated things.
Yeah.
So
Let's go, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
Okay. So where are the police at? The cops at? Like
They're around here.
Yeah.
around there?
We're gonna
Okay,
go down
so-
this alleyway
yeah,
here,
This way, so this direction, yes, somewhere.
and then try to come back this way and try to get into this alleyway here.
Yep. So we're basically just gonna try to ride the alleyways and make it that way.
Okay. Well, when you guys get through this alley, like you guys have to force your way through because again, there's crowds of people.
Yeah.
You guys push your way through. When you get out here, over here, people are starting to like flip cars and almost make like a wall blocking that intersection.
Further south?
They're blocking this intersection, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should just cut through here and then.
Well, look, there's a little alleyway right there, so somehow you get over there. So we'll go back and then go down there.
Yeah, sure.
We cut back and go down this way.
Okay. Yeah, you guys cut back, and as you guys are working your way up to that area, you notice that there seems like that area might have been cleared out. You're not sure if it was cops or what, because now like there's starting to become a haze of like tear gas. So if you guys
Put
look
your
at
mask.
Yeah, you guys
put
Put
my
the
mask on.
okay. Well,
Put your mask on.
you guys see a member from a gang. It's not. It's a gang you guys would recognize because they're kind of famous. They're called the Maelstorms, and you see like they look like metalheads. You see 3 of them, and they look at you guys. They're like, "Oh, those are some nice gas masks. Why don't you give them to us?" And like they're like kind of like pointing towards like their weapons and stuff.
Okay. I tell them to.
But
oh, what, are you gonna say something?
But I just had a question. So would I have my backpack with like?
Yeah, you probably would like you guys know Night City enough to
We
know. You
always
guys don't go
come
out.
prepared.
much.
Yeah, well, I just
Should
walk.
I just whip out?
Hmm?
Should I just
Vengeance?
whip out Vargo's vengeance and start blowing heads off?
You can pull it out too. I'm gonna try to do an intimidation just to just make him
Oh,
like screw
okay.
off.
Yeah.
You can back him up. I'll intimidate.
As
Yeah.
he's intimidating, I'm gonna pull out Vargo's
Yeah,
vengeance.
you know that he likes to talk a big game, even though he talks a big game and he carries a big stick.
Yeah,
So you pull out Vargo's vengeance,
and I have my rifle just on my back, just like trying to like.
yeah. You kind
intimidate
of go
him.
for your rifle, and then you start pulling out this hand.
It's a forearm.
yeah.
And I just tell him like, how about you let us pass and we'll let you live.
Okay, roll a d10 for intimidation.
That's high.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that is
They're all
26.
20. Oh,
Did he just pee his pants?
Well, unless he rolls a 10, yes. 7.
He peed his pants.
Yeah. So what happens is one guy almost looks like he's paralyzed with like fear because you're like addressing the leader, and the other guy goes, "Come on, these guys aren't worth it." And so they just like start bailing out of the way and let you guys pass.
As
After
they
you, no,
should.
after you,
Did
after
you just
you.
insult us? Are we gonna let that slide?
You're like the guy from Goodfellas. You think that's funny? Okay. So yeah, you guys make your way. Which way are you guys are coming through this alley here?
Making my way
Yeah.
downtown.
Well, you guys are in downtown, so.
We're just gonna kind of like try to cut across.
right
and then I
here
think-
and then come down here.
Yeah.
Okay. When you guys get to that alleyway, you guys get into it a little bit, and you guys see that this alley doesn't actually have a clear path through. It's like bombarded with loot and like vehicles, and it's just been stashed. There is an abandoned building in your guys' path, though.
Oh no,
Look like we
guys. He
can
wants
get
us
in.
to go inside.
Can we just go around?
You can if you want.
I have a feeling if we go around, there's gonna be a stack of cars or another gang. Or...
Right? I mean, he said there was a bunch
There's
of
gonna be
loot.
bozos.
Is there
So you
something we
said-
can hotwire?
So there's like a building here.
Yeah, like so just imagine like those are more like those are the important areas. Like they are maps, but just like this is a mega city, so there's like structures that they would have built stuff up and around and whatnot. Because like
Okay.
again, what law, you know?
Right.
Okay, well, before we do anything, I'm gonna make an awareness check.
Okay.
Nice.
8, 14, 24.
24.
Do I?
Yeah, you hear it sounds like rioters and police officers are fighting behind you guys. You do, even with your gas mask, you can see that the air is just getting covered and like it seems like they're almost like dusting the city with tear gas now.
Do I
but
see
it's not-
anything in this abandoned building though? Do I
You don't
hear
see,
anything?
yeah, you don't
Do
see
I
or hear any, like
anything?
you don't notice like if there's looters, you know that they're not really here or rioters or whatever. They're
Do we chance it, guys? I don't know what's gonna be inside here. Something, because he wants us to go in.
I'm curious what we're gonna find.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
afraid of what we're going to find.
I mean, we could go in and lay a landmine behind us.
That's true.
I like the way
I
he
like
thinks.
this. I really do like this.
Here we go.
What did we sell, by the way? Did we sell anything?
I don't think we sold the landmines or the grenades or the flamethrower or the
Stealth
suit.
The stuff
Did we
that goes
sell
boom, we
the
did not sell.
Painting. So pretty much just the painting, because we were going to keep the wine bottle too, right?
The painting and the gold.
And the gold buoyant. Okay, so those
I don't know.
those
Should we
things are gone.
fence the credit cards or you actually use them?
They're prepaid.
Yeah, at that point we just use them, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
I mean, really, you could just go to an ATM and be like,
Ding.
"Cash me out."
They don't
Sorry.
do cash in this world.
well, there is the Eurobucks.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, a lot of stuff is digital, but they're still like That's actually why that note of Eurobucks would kind of stick out to you guys
Because
because
cash isn't common.
yeah, a lot of you guys have like they're like agents essentially. They have your guys' ID on them, and it's connected to your own personal like bank account. So that's how you guys usually keep track. But people still do take cash, but it's just like nobody. It's like 1% of the population that uses cash.
Gotcha.
So what do you guys want to do?
I guess we're gonna go in.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like
Let's-
Steven's idea of a landmine behind us.
Are you doing that?
I'm not
Sure.
gonna. I'm going to be very wary, like stepping inside.
Okay. Yeah, so you step inside very carefully. Nothing sets off your like danger sense, and you guys are making your way through this building.
Did we put a landmine down?
Did you guys do that? Actually, I didn't.
Do we want to do that?
I'm fine with it.
Sure. How many do we have?
We have 4.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
We can buy some more.
We
Okay,
can
so we
replace
have-
landmines.
3
Yeah.
landmines now. I
Yeah.
don't see why not.
Yeah.
And either
There's everything else here.
either it helps us or if someone's just dumb enough to step on it, it's just natural selection.
3 weeks later, a homeless man.
The building blows.
Right. Homeless man dead after stepping on landmine in an abandoned building in a downtown area.
Yeah, these are the ones that are like These are the ones that
If you step off of
have.
them, they
That
explode.
you can tell that these landmines are ones that are anti-personnel, so that they're designed for pressure. So if they get stepped on. Do you guys want to hide it, like under the ground, or like how do you want to?
I'll just put some like or like brush or something on it, maybe just to like
Rush in an abandoned building.
whatever. I don't know.
Maybe there's loot around, so just put something.
Trash bag or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something that's not too
Whatever
heavy
makes it
since they're
blend in.
pressure sensing.
Something to make it blend in a
I
little
mean, if it's an
more.
old building, there's like a chunk of concrete or something missing out of the floor, we could put it in. We put a board over it. Old
I'm trying to
warehouses.
see what the there's
I
You
don't
don't
know
want
how.
it's pressure sensing, so you don't want to put something.
You don't want too. Yeah.
Is there
Trash
a
bag.
place mine skill or something?
hide evade. Okay, that's actually hide and evade.
Probably
So you-
demolition.
I have
for
high
attack.
evade.
Oh, well, demolition would be. You could either use demolition or hide and evade because you're not programming the mine.
I have
you're
a
just
2
hiding
on
it.
hide and evade.
Do you want to try to hide the mine?
I can. Does anybody else have higher?
I got
Where is that even at?
Hide and
Reflex?
evade. It's a reflex. Yeah.
under
No, I don't have that.
in intelligence.
Intelligence. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, intelligence. Okay.
I don't have
I have a
high
2
UV.
on mine.
I don't have anything on that, so.
I got. Go ahead.
What do you have?
I got 4, but if you
Go.
fail, then I.
Oh, actually,
Go ahead.
Well, I'm not gonna make you guys just. I'm gonna let you. You just assuming.
Oh, okay.
okay, I don't have
But I still have 4,
7,
14, 17.
17. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
17. Okay. So you hide the mine, and let me actually note what you rolled so in case I need to do anything
I
about
thought
that.
I would have gotten the same thing.
Oh, nice.
Maybe it'll hit somebody that we don't have to deal with later.
Right?
Okay. You guys are moving through the building like carefully. I'm guessing you guys have your guns out, and you guys are kind of
Yep.
going
I
through
got
it.
Fargo's vengeance.
So who's taking point?
Not me. I'm not sure.
He can take point.
Sure.
Laurel's got like she
got
handled the
the
bullet better than
flame.
all you guys.
I got an
the
itchy trigger
flamethrower
finger
out.
over here.
So are you taking point though?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, you're walking through and you turn a corner and you see like a young woman who's obviously living on the streets. And she just looks up to you, she's like, "Hey, you got smoke?"
No, but I got something better.
She's like, "Really? What do you got?"
Never mind, I lied.
Quit waiting.
Okay, you don't have to tease me. I'm not because I live. And she kind of like starts ranting about like just because I don't live in a nice fancy house and yeah.
So we keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm assuming seeing people live on the streets would be probably a common thing in Nice City.
Oh,
Probably-
yeah.
We
Yeah.
probably wouldn't think twice about it.
No.
Oh no.
While we're passing by,
Yes.
I just give her like a little, like a euro dollar, whatever it's
Oh, you
called.
do? Oh, okay.
Because I
just
forgot
keep
I
moving.
used 2 lines of Coke in the last mission, so I only got 2 left. And I thought about that right after I said, I was like, oh, if I give her 1, I only have 1.
I can see you thinking about it, but
I could totally see Marty being like,
there has been better dialogue.
never mind.
Because like I did think that, and then it hit me, oh, I only got enough for 2 lines. And I was like, a drug dealer would just be like, oh wait, never mind, I lied, and just keep going. Or a drug user.
So what was kind of funny is I was going to have her make trouble for you just because you were like, never mind. But since you gave her $1, she's happy about that. So she's just like, oh, thank you, sir.
He saved you.
Yeah, kind of. Okay.
She's still probably going to get her leg blown off when she leaves the building.
Do you like tell her not to go for that door?
Yeah, I'll tell her not to go through that door.
Provise, don't go for that door.
Yep.
No, go ahead. Okay. So after you guys go, and you guys are what, up in that corner now?
Yeah, I think we're like, what, up here or up here?
Yes.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's B5. Okay. So this will be above where you guys are at, so I'll get rid of this page right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let you guys start. It's kind of got a weird, kind of like this.
Okay.
So you guys are up. Where were you guys up? Like you guys were kind of through here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
went to an abandoned building, came out. Now we're right here and we're heading
Yeah.
this way.
Yeah. So over here, because it is still close to the sports arena, you see a line of people who are rioting, and like you guys are seeing like the windows are all smashed. There's like things on fire. There's cars on fire. There's some buildings that are on fire. And you see the police are desperately trying to get people under control. So there's a police officer who notices you guys, and he's by himself, but he just yells like, "On the ground right now, on the ground!" And he has his gun pointed at you, and you do see that there are dead bodies. Like there was a firefight that had erupted out here a little bit earlier.
We just back up into the. They can cut down this way.
Well, he's already yelling at you guys. What do you guys want to do?
He's alone, right?
Yeah.
There's nobody else around?
He's gone.
Which one of us is he looking at?
He'd be looking at you since you came out on point.
Are you sure you want to live?
How far behind me is...
I mean, yeah, that is a good, like, you'd be like a... You'd probably be the next guy.
Just
Can we just do an intimidation check and just...
Take out the arm with the gun.
Wait, okay.
Do you have a
I
smart
mean, you
lead?
guys
do we
could
want
also
to-
try to talk him down, too. I mean, like...
Yeah, intimidation
Yeah,
check.
we could just not intimidate, but I could fast talk.
Okay, if we don't want to kill him, I can do an aim shot at his gun.
I could do a fast talk real quick, persuasion, pop out on the other side. But do we have gas masks on?
You do, but, I mean, it would be understandable for people to have gas masks on.
Let's see.
Whatever happens, I'll, like,
I'm just gonna
slowly-
come out and be like, whoa, 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 man, we're not part of the group. We're just making our way downtown.
Shooter.
Roll, it has to be a 30. I'm joking.
Oh, I forgot I don't have a gas mask, so I probably should have.
You guys all would have bought gas masks. You guys were talking about buying gas masks before that.
Yeah.
'Cause he was,
50. She beat it.
5. Yeah, see, I did. 5, 11. I got 21.
21. Okay. See, he kind of lowers his gun, and he's like, he looks around because you guys obviously are not like crazy burning things off, and he's like, okay, look, he's like, there is a lot of nasty fighting going on back there. SWAT's
way?
involved, and he points behind him.
Okay.
So like going this way. So he's like,
This way?
well, up here. You guys are kind of in between these two sections right now.
Yeah, but where's the fighting at?
I wonder if
Up here?
Sorry.
I think this area.
This area.
I think he's like behind him over there.
Okay, so we need to go this way, guys.
Okay, this is actually this is weird the way it's laid out, but this is actually kind of up here. So I gotta get this is
So
A5
this
no, that
way
does say
there's
A5.
fighting?
Hold on, that is weird the way they have that laid out. Okay, so this is it kind of no, it's meant to be like that. Okay, I think this is meant. Oh yeah, there's a road right there. I didn't see that. Okay, so yeah, you guys are here, and he's pointing towards this way. Like this, there's been like a nasty like police and people are actually getting into gun. He just says like great, people are getting into a gun exchange.
So which way would you suggest that we go?
He's like, where are you guys actually going? You said downtown, but
I'd say-
downtown, and he points like downtown is west of here.
Let's tell him where
So
the church is. and
we're
tell him-
trying to head to brother. What's his name?
It's a Holy Angels Church.
Holy Angels Church.
It's like that's in the north side district. Look, you guys want to go due west, all the way to he's like you want to go to due west until you are directly below it. Till you guys go north.
Where's that at?
It's B2. Like he wants you essentially you want to go here before you can cut up.
Okay, man.
Like he kind of shows you like a map and then he points. He's like because right now that area is bad.
Okay, thank you, sir. Be safe.
The losing team went up that way. That's what's going on.
Be safe. Thanks for the heads up.
And he's like, well, yeah. He's like, you guys too, and please do not start rioting. I don't want to feel bad about letting you guys go.
No, we're not interested in that.
Okay.
What's the pastor's name?
Kevin.
Kevin. We gotta
Father
get
Kevin.
back to Brother Kevin's church, so.
He's like, well, tell him that Luigi. I don't know. Luigi for some reason is the only name. I hate that the assassin's name is Luigi because I'm trying not to bring the world in.
Mario.
Luis. Tell him Luis will be there on Sunday.
Okay.
Oh, it's a good thing we didn't shoot him. He's a member of the church.
I like to imagine you like turn the safety slowly back on your gun and you put it on your corner. You walk out all casually like you weren't never.
He's got to give him a little nod.
I like the sociopath version you're playing. Okay. So yeah, you guys.
About this, the real hit.
Okay. So you guys make it like again, kind of waiting in and out of a crowd, without too much trouble. Like it's nasty, but again with your guys' gas mask on, you guys are able to pretty easily make it through most of the crowd. Following the guys' advice, you guys get to the section. It is the corpse center. It's part of the corpse center. And this is like there are like armored vehicles keeping the rioters from getting in there. I'm like talking about like heavy duty armored vehicles. If people try to get close, they get shot down. Like there's warnings. Like there's like because corporations have better security than police forces protecting them. Like
So-
these are the best. So you guys are moving your way out
Here,
there. Yeah.
We're just moving this way. And we
Yeah.
don't want to go that way.
You do not want to, especially try to get to the inner circle.
Gotcha.
Because usually what happens is you'll see like 2 or 3 people walk, and the people will yell like, turn around and you get shot. The people keep walking, they get shot. Like it's bad. So there are like corpses spread out through. This is a nasty riot.
So we're going this way.
Well, you need to get to about here, then you go up to
Okay, so we're still headed.
So as you guys are crossing here, being careful not to cross those lines that are shown, you guys are here, and it's you, and then who's following? Who's following Marty?
I'm
Here.
following Marty.
Directly. Okay. Who's following Ayla?
Me.
You. Okay. Are you taking up the rear, or are you in the middle?
I could do the rear.
Okay. Well, when you are here, and then let's say Marty is across the street, you guys see a car coming speeding down here, like it's going to ram into that barricade, protecting the corporation. So I'm going to need Aloy, Shigeru, and Laurel to all make reflexes.
Nice.
That's a 1. That's a 7.
7.
Roll again, Laurel.
You want to get low. Really?
Uh-oh.
So wait, I got a 17.
I'm not looking.
We have another character made, right?
No.
Okay, you fail abysmally. If a physical action is taken, you take 1d6 of damage from falling or strained muscle, and then you have to make a stun versus save -1.
Give
So
me the dice.
let's see how much damage you take.
Become
the
the
dice.
cowboy
Well,
to
you
get
to
one.
avenge
But,
yourself.
but your ankle is like strained.
Just give me the dice.
Okay.
Wait,
Just one?
does she need to... What's she
Well,
roll?
she needs to do a d10 to see if she's stunned.
Oh, roll a d10. Roll the blue piece.
You might. Oh, well, if that one's getting low rolls, then yeah, keep it.
What is your BTM?
5.
Oh,
What's
one. No.
She got 5.
A 1 would be great.
Yeah.
I don't want to know anymore.
Well, her body's... Is it body?
Yeah,
Yeah, oh, she's good. 7.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a -1.
So
So
now
yeah.
you just got a strained ankle.
Okay,
You
someone
need a
carry
cyber
me.
ankle now.
Well, unfortunately, the car is still running towards you, and your ankle is strained, so you're not.
There's 2 people behind her though.
Just take me.
Do I have
I'm
enough
ready.
time to pull around Vargo's
Done.
digits?
Where's this one? Why isn't he saving me?
Give me a reflex, because he's too busy jumping on. Like, give me a reflex to see if you would have.
He's too busy what?
He was too busy jumping on himself.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
Did you just leave the woman?
We live in an equal society.
I don't like it here anymore.
Would it be
I don't
just
want to
a
work anymore.
Would be
This is
just-
stupid.
Would it be just reflex?
I'm
You
trying
tried
to-
getting ran
I'm
over
trying
by
to
a car.
save you here.
Why aren't you saving me?
I'm letting them talk first.
I'm mad at both of you.
Hey, Steven, are you wanting to respond to this too?
Yeah. It,
Give me a reflex, please, like a reflex.
Sure.
Better be good.
I mean, there's a
Right, you.
dodge
Ooh,
escape
it's not
would be
good.
more for her than me.
I was gonna say.
Is it just reflex?
Yes.
Because
Okay.
I got
12.
17. Is it?
Man, that's what I got.
Try
You
to
jumped
save
out of the
her?
way.
I know. That's what I was. Because I was reacting.
Yeah, you just jumped out of the way, like.
I got a 13.
How fast do you think the car could be
I
going
was
in a
too.
block?
Probably 70.
Is that a sports car or a regular car?
Let's just say it's a heavier
Don't say
car.
70, then I'm gonna die.
Probably like 45.
In a block? Yeah, I'd say 45, 50.
Okay, let's go with 50. speed of the moving vehicle divided by dividing
I'm
by
gonna
20. What's 50 divided by
die.
20? That'd be like 2.5.
Yeah, no. Because it's
Just kill me.
4.
I'm becoming the cowboy though. But you all know this.
Oh, take your
4.2.
your
Yeah.
memories and implant them in the cowboy.
Yeah.
It would be
Wait, no.
4.2.
No, I just want to become the cowboy.
Okay.
Oh.
Like I
Well,
respawn
we'll round down to
as the
4.
cowboy.
4
I
times
am the
3.
cowboy, not like
12.
Laurel goes
Yeah,
into the
okay.
cowboy.
Okay.
I am
Well,
the cowboy.
I'm gonna roll. If I'm gonna do damage,
12 points.
I would roll 12d6s.
She's not gonna get hit, is she?
Well, currently
I'm already
she's
hit.
on the ground
Give it to me.
and her ankle is hurting
You
her.
wouldn't roll the damage. He'd roll the damage.
I don't
Well,
want to
I
be
thought-
here.
I thought. I can't ever remember his.
You rolled 12
Zed?
reflex.
Yeah,
I'm refusing
they're
to
not
roll.
responding fast enough to do anything.
Oh, yeah, because he got 2, and I can't do anything.
Because they're men and they don't care about women and they just jumped out of the way.
Shoot.
She's
I
a
was
woman.
Vehicle.
told to do a reflex save.
Wait,
throw.
can I shoot the vehicle? I mean, it already
No, you
hit me.
fell and it hasn't hit you yet. Hold on,
But how did I fall?
because you were trying to dive out of the way.
Did these dumbos run into me?
No, you tried to die.
Why'd I fail
Tried to
so
die.
bad?
You literally rolled the worst you could possibly roll twice in a row.
Wait, what did she roll?
She rolled a nat 1, then a 9.
So she hit the one pothole in the hole.
And then she
No, it's
Did
Night
it.
City.
She's
There's
still alive.
1,000 potholes.
Thank you.
I don't want to be here for this. Just do it.
Okay.
Did I read?
He failed.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
Are you serious?
I don't want to know.
You failed.
I don't
Was
want to
that a
know.
legit roll for?
I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
What was that roll for?
Just let me be oblivious. I don't want to be here anymore.
I'm not sure, but he really failed.
I don't want to know. Just put me out in the pasture and put me out of my misery.
Okay. So,
Do I even want to know?
Hold on.
the driver was not attempting to hit you guys. It was attempting to hit one of those barricades. To try to break through the barricades for the people. He saw you guys. He tried to make a driving check, but he horribly failed. So he swerved and hit a building.
So you're fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
She was like,
Laurel, are you okay?
she was like
Trying
deer
to
in
See
the
my
headlight in
eyes
the
all
car.
fuzzy because I covered
So you,
I pick her up with, the arm and turn.
so you
At
look
least
over
someone
and you
cares
notice
about
the
me.
guy is very unconscious. The driver, and his car is now like on fire because we're doing Hollywood things, like so.
Throw a grenade in. I want him to explode. My body parts go everywhere.
Do you want to shoot at him?
Yeah, I want to kill
He's
him
on
both.
She's gonna limp over there.
You.
I don't care what it is.
Take a handgun, like fire your handgun.
Okay, give me a second. I'm cleaning my glasses. I can't see.
He's unconscious, and the car's on fire. We can literally just walk away.
I want to
mad.
watch him burn.
I guess we stay.
Are you shooting at his head, or like what are you doing?
I don't care where I'm shooting at. I just want him to hurt.
He's unconscious. He's not. Gonna
I don't care.
I love Leslie's reaction.
We let a police car go, and then we tried to do this.
So she just rages.
What do I need to roll?
Roll and
Roll a
then
D10.
add your handgun.
Are you using your pretty handgun?
She fails.
No, hold
I
on.
want to go home.
What is your hand? That's the dice that saved your life, by the way. So,
Oh, give me a break.
well,
So-
that's my dice.
I don't want that dice anymore. I don't want that one. Take it
Add
away.
your reflex.
Yeah,
So
you don't
I want
5.
this one.
Oh.
Just so you know, the little vampire symbol.
You roll a
is,
2?
It's a 1.
What'd you roll?
She rolled a 2.
Okay, 2.
I don't want to talk about it.
14, 16.
16. Okay, roll for location.
You hitting?
Somehow. He's
An 8,
unconscious.
so torso. Yeah, so roll for damage.
Gimme.
Hold on, you need
No, it was the right leg.
And it is right leg. You're right. Yep.
He's in a car and you hit his right leg. Did you reach into the car?
No, it goes for the door.
Oh, okay.
Under the seat, into the calf.
Good
4,
grief.
8, 18.
And
He's
it's
gonna need a new leg.
Yeah, you blow his leg clean off. And you would roll again, because you have a rate of fire of 2, so you can shoot again if you want.
Just casually commit
9.
murder.
if a 2 hit.
I know.
Yeah, roll again. Roll for location.
6.
Rook. Is that left arm?
That is left
You're
arm.
gonna drive us crazy.
I think he's dead.
Yeah.
He's
Is
gonna
that your thing? Yep.
go ahead and roll your four.
No, I think the first shot killed him. I
No,
think.
shh, just let me have this. I'm rage killing. You try to run me over, you're dead.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Holy cow!
That was his save, by the way.
No,
He's dead.
He rolled a 10 on his save. That's like the worst.
that's the worst.
Because you
Dude.
need low for a save, right?
Yeah.
Zelda, he's dead.
And she limps
Kill
away.
the man that tried to save
You pick
her.
Laurel up and you're like, I got you, and she's leaning on you. She goes, pow, pow.
You know, I love how she just throws a big old fit over us killing a guy to steal his suit and all that, and then meanwhile,
She just
You
killed
made me
somebody.
twist my ankle. Bam, bam.
Maybe
a
like
little ragey over here.
wearing the you know, like the high heel boots wasn't a good idea for street combat. But hey, you know what? You made
Hey,
the choice.
other girls can do it. I can do it too.
That's in the movies.
I don't care.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Okay. So yeah, you see like security guards would have noticed you guys doing this, but that guy was going to ram them. So they really don't care. Plus, like
I
they're
saved
not
their
paid to
lives,
protect that guy.
honestly. So.
So there, yeah, you can tell these guys aren't going to care about you guys at all. So as
Now
you
we're
guys are
wanted by the
making your way
police.
up to A2, which is going to be Little Italy.
So uptown.
Can someone help my?
Laurel's oh, do you want to ask the doctor to fix it?
okay.
No, I'm also mad at him too. So
Why are you mad at him?
he didn't try to save me. Mad at both of them.
You're mad at the person who's carrying you and the doctor who's currently patching your.
You're mad at me?
No, them two.
Oh.
Why are you mad at him?
Why?
He was behind me too, and he didn't try to save me.
I did a reflex.
He
wasn't-
fell in reflex. He was just
Exactly. You should have done
I'm only
better.
19 on
Then
first
those two
aid.
guys wouldn't have
Okay,
been
yeah,
killed.
you're able to straighten up the ankle so you can kind of walk normally.
Two
Okay.
guys?
I'm just very ragey this time around. Okay.
We're,
I'm having a great time.
our group is very, what did you call
Murder
it?
hobo.
Sociopath.
Yeah, sociopath here.
I've watched a lot of Criminal
Here's
Minds.
your church. Here's the church you guys are trying to make your way to.
That's a tall church.
Yeah, it is.
Why is the cowboy in the basement? Why isn't he in the penthouse?
If you want to put him up in the steeple,
No.
that's fine with me.
Ooh.
The cowboy in the steeple. It's got to be a
Perfect.
the bell tower. The cowboy in the bell tower.
I could make the best AI book.
Okay, there you go. The cowboy in the bell tower.
That has to be illegal, right? Like
yeah.
making a book just through AI.
Well, the courts haven't actually decided yet.
Yeah.
Like, but we don't have law. Like, we don't have laws for technology that's 20 years old, let alone AI.
Yeah.
Right?
Because we have people who are senile making laws.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's just something I was wondering about. Like,
and that's everybody. That's not a political statement. That is both
Oh, yeah.
parties
Yep.
should be retired. Like, come on, guys. Okay, anyway.
There should be an age limit.
Yeah. And in Cyberpunk, it's worse because they can extend people's life. So we have Congress people that are in their hundreds now. So it's even worse in this world, guys.
It's horrible.
Are we going to
Just
have
kill
a
'em all.
government?
Well, in Cyberpunk, you really don't have the government. The U.S.'s job is pretty much to protect us from outside invaders, and that's all they can do. That's why anarchy kind of rules.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys are here, making your way up here, and you hear a helicopter that's above, kind of like, it looks like it's one of those helicopters that might have been like dropping like tear gas on people, and you see that you look up and you see that it's smoking, like there's smoke melting.
never mind, we don't want
out.
that helicopter.
It's going down.
It's going down.
Yeah, it looks like
It's
he's
going
having a
down.
hard time controlling. And can you guys give me awareness? Please.
I don't want to do this again.
This is just awareness.
Fives. Keep rolling twos.
I think I
Is that a
was
0?
9.
That is a 1. Roll again. Let's see what kind of crit you got.
It's just awareness. You won't die this
5.
time.
18.
Go blind.
So Laurel is convinced that the guy she shot is somehow alive, so she turns around immediately because they're like, "Did you guys hear that? Look up!" And she turns around, and you're looking at that car, and you point your gun in, like, "Do I need to take another shot?" And in the meantime, the rest of you guys notice that there's like this thing looks like it was pelted with gunfire, and
We can fix it.
it crashes
Fix
into
it,
the
she
side of the
likes.
building. And thankfully, because you guys are aware of it, you keep Laurel out of the way.
Finally. Goodness, guys.
Give
And
me your gun.
as
I'm
it's-
getting put in timeout
it's
in the
now-
basement with the cowboy.
well in the bell tower,
No,
you know.
that's too much.
So it's now like
no, that's not timeout.
the helicopter has like got caught on wires and stuff and the building like it's so it's kind of suspended and it's suspended. You guys like see the pilot start to fall out like he's he like his seatbelt's holding him in, but it looks like if you guys don't do something, he's probably gonna die.
Why do we have to save him?
We don't.
Just shoot
I'm
him in
in
the
a-
head.
I'll do it.
What if he's our ticket to a helicopter?
The helicopter's destroyed.
A helicopter, not
fix
that helicopter.
No, we can't.
This helicopter's totally beyond repair.
I
can
just
fix it.
want me and the cowboy to live in the bell tower and happily ever after. No.
All right. I'll go help get him down. How high up is he?
I think all the copies.
He's about 2 stories up, and it looks like he's like bleeding.
We can break
It
his
looks
fall.
like maybe he was shot or something.
Is there anything around we could use to break his fall?
What are you like? What are you thinking?
A
Mattress?
dumpster.
A dumpster. I say a mattress and he says a dumpster.
Is there any carts of hay or no?
Okay,
Is there any way for
Trash
us to
bags
get up
in
to
the
him?
dumpster.
Give me awareness.
I mean, in Indianapolis,
Yeah.
I saw a mattress in the ditch the other night. Okay, I rolled a 23.
Okay, you look around and you see that there is a garbage truck. Like one of the ones that have the claws for picking up dumpsters.
Okay, so I can move
You
the
raise
claw
it up and go.
and
Claw
okay,
machine.
I'll run over and see if I can hotwire it, or if there's a key in
Yeah,
it.
yeah. There's not a key, but if you want to give a
Anybody have
tech,
any rope?
or don't you have like your special skill? Your
You mean the thing that we didn't buy?
The one thing we didn't buy.
I have
Nobody
rope,
got some.
but I mean,
I have some at the church.
So
Wait,
I can
I think
tie
I have rope.
myself to the claw and you can reach me up.
I honestly might have.
Or
you
one
could
of
just.
them.
Is it one that like?
Wait, I think I have
Does it have a claw on it, or is it one that has like the scoop on it?
it has a
So
scoop for the dumpsters. Yeah.
So you could just jump in the scoop.
Okay, I'll just jump in.
I thought I had rope.
Okay. Does
Okay,
anyone want to go with her in the scoop or?
like
No?
like a doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, doctor.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna stand guard.
Okay. 7.
Are you coming with me?
Wait, what were
You
you
look
talking
out.
about? My special.
I think your tech, your. What's going on? Let's see.
I missed it.
he was totally on his phone. I said,
We're
"Are you
playing
going
games
with me?"
over here.
And he's like,
You use your jury rig.
Okay.
like without hesitation, he's like, yes.
Do you remember where that's at?
It's up in the, near the special abilities. Up top.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah, I
the
got
sister,
6 of
the
that.
older
Yeah.
sister boss.
What do I add to
He was like,
special?
You are
Nothing?
coming with me.
I'm gonna have you add your
You
tech.
had flashbacks to your childhood. Or she's just like,
7,
you're coming
6,
with me, and you're like,
13.
okay, let's go.
Better word.
23.
No, she was a nice sister growing up.
We're gonna wait till they're done.
Growing up, what about now?
Still is.
We let them eat here.
Unlike you.
Good point. I did just try to
Okay.
game by
Well, you
him.
know when you're the older one, you have to like look out for the younger ones. The younger ones just beat up on you.
Anyway, hold on, guys. Let's. So you guys,
What?
you jury rig. You're able to hotwire this garbage truck, and it starts up, and you jump into the claw. So you want to give me a heavy machinery, I think it's called. I'm talking to her. Operate heavy machinery.
Oh man, I got a 9. Come
I don't
on.
think I have anything in that.
You probably know, but it's a tech. It's
But it's
reflex.
under a reflex, and I got.
Yeah, you're just doing basic stuff in a truck. So
You know what? You said we're getting close to.
So you have 3 in operate heavy machinery. I should have gotten in.
well, I thought you would, but you were the one who wanted to climb. So I was like, okay.
Well, he was the one suggesting to get in, so.
So, well, they're in it, and right after I start it, I'm gonna do a line of coke off the steering wheel. Then
No!
I'll
thought
do
you were
better.
gonna- I thought you were gonna add your luck to it, but okay. So
I
We're
get
gonna
better
die.
reflex.
So let's see, you started coke off your
We're gonna
gun
die.
in a bathroom, like off of a sink, and now on a trash truck
Steering
steering
wheel.
wheel.
We're gonna die.
He's gonna die of AIDS
3.
or something.
But that's a 13.
Yeah, 13. Okay, so you guys are in there and it's like, and it's like, it's very like not very smooth at all, but he does able to get you guys under the thing and like, okay.
Gonna die.
So do you guys want to try to like cut him out and?
What do I have to roll?
I think it's more Wes. Like you're just there to kind of help hold the body up right now.
He's not in the electric poles, is he?
No.
Okay. So I'm holding the guy up.
Cut him out.
Cut him out, Shigir.
Well, I don't think you have to roll really anything for cutting him out.
Okay.
But you want to do a medical, maybe first aid to see if you can stabilize him. Once you guys are on the ground, you guys are, on the
How
ground.
are we gonna get this helicopter down?
You want me to lift you back up, see if you can. Fly it out.
So
That helicopter down, we're gonna be in big trouble.
you don't think there's a way to save what's left of that helicopter?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
should we take parts in case we can build our...
Ah, yes.
maybe she should put you up there so you can figure out what parts you want to scavenge off of that. Okay, so you want to give a first aid check there to see if you can stabilize this guy because he's in really rough shape.
Yeah, I think I'm more than stabilized him.
Oh yeah,
Oh, nice.
definitely.
Are you wanting to do that, by the way?
Did you want to go back up?
Yeah,
I can lift
23.
you up with the
23.
machine.
Sure. And do you have a cell phone? Are you like calling like 911 to report that? Like, is that what you're doing, or
Is that what we're doing? I don't know.
or what are you guys doing? Like, you guys have stabilized the pilot. What do you
Yeah,
guys?
so we're just gonna call an ambulance for him, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just call
This whole time, Laurel's
We're
been
gonna be
covering
good
that car.
Sunday.
Like, the moment he steps
Except for
out, I'm
Laurel.
going to shoot him.
She's gonna
I have trauma, okay?
When the ambulance gets here, you should probably put your gun away.
Alright, yeah, I'll call an ambulance
No,
for
I
him.
have her gun. I say, give me
Yeah,
the
she
gun.
gave me. She took away my gun.
Your rose gold-plated gun.
Yeah, I got put
So
in
you want to operate
timeout.
heavy machinery, see if you can actually get him up there without jerking him around. That's a
Oh.
6.
Yep, 6 plus 3 is 9.
Your reflex is 3?
No.
Oh, you're
No,
off.
my
Okay.
operate machinery.
That's 10, right?
19.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so obviously, like your whole thing with getting people up there was very jerky and like they almost fell off a couple of times. Yeah, this is like super smooth. Like she looks like she's been driving a garbage truck her whole life. And yeah, and so actually when you report it and the guy like while you're on the phone, he says like he gives his name and like tell him why he gives you like information. So the operator, as soon as you start telling them that, you know, she's like, "There's a it's him." And you guys hear, and you guys know this because you grew up in that city learning this. You guys hear this sound, and you guys immediately make sure your guns are not like in your hands because there's a team called the trauma team.
Oh.
Imagine SWAT but ambulances.
Ooh.
So they come in and they like propel out of the thing, and then like a bag comes down, and the pilot, because you've stabilized him while he's conscious, he just says like he gives you a card, and he's like, "Call me in a few months and I'll return the favor," like because he's like banged up. But yeah, he was working for the city and they have trauma team coverage. So the trauma team guides. They don't even acknowledge you guys. They get him up, and then the thing takes off going towards the hospital.
Yeah, they'd be coming in a thrust vectoring vehicle.
Yeah.
If he wasn't gonna do that, I was gonna give him like our contact information.
Okay. So you guys have a friend who knows how to fly a helicopter.
Perfect.
That's going to come in handy.
Yeah. So your day trip to the pawn shop turned out to be a riot of a time.
Riot at the time.
Okay, so I think you two both got your phrases then, didn't you?
Don't forget to eat your spinach.
Oh, no, you didn't. You did not. So just you got your phrases.
I didn't.
Well, I didn't know we were ending, so I thought we still had a little
I didn't
bit
really
to
get
go.
well, I guess I could have
I
said
thought about
my brain hurts.
After you fell.
After
yeah.
I
Yeah, you could, that would have been the
but-
time to say it.
That would
I was too, or my brain is blank, but I was too angry, so.
You were too mad because you thought you were going to die.
Exactly.
I thought about it later, but I should have told it to the policeman. Don't forget to
Tell
eat
she
your
likes that
spinach.
character. That's why you don't become too attached to your character.
He's speaking from experience.
I know. I think I became personally attached to Laurel, and I'm kind of scared now.
So that was what was that? What is the okay? So what is the moral of the story?
Don't make Laurel mad.
When danger comes, save me, or I'll hurt you. It was just to intimidate the two guys, honestly. I was just having fun. Now they'll listen
I like
to me.
how Ayla also jumped out of the way, but you know, no, that's the guy's fault.
She was in the front.
He was.
You're the one
jumping
who
out of the way
rolled that.
He was right behind me.
I don't remember where I was, honestly.
Honestly, I don't think we know where he was. He was right behind me.
No.
He was on his phone.
He was on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Any other morals of today?
Don't be a sociopath.
Oh,
Don't offer
I think it's
some-
being so.
Don't offer somebody drugs when you don't have enough drugs to share.
That's a very good moral.
You're gonna try to run over Laurel, finish the job.
You know, if I let him do Dusty's surgery, I'm gonna be standing with a gun pointed to his head the whole time.
The rose gold one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And if he kills him, then I'm gonna sick the mob boyfriend on him
I
too.
know. When Laurel's mad, make sure you get her weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little trigger happy.
Okay, so I want you guys to write down because we'll have to bring this up next time. But what are your non sequiturs for next time? Join us next time when you will definitely hear.
Sorry. We failed you all.
I mean, it's fine. It's bonuses for you guys.
Skill issue.
Take your daily dose of lead.
That's a good one. That's actually a really good one.
It's time to take out the trash.
I like getting trigger happy.
There
Okay.
you go. I'm the
Make sure
only
you
one
write
that's
those stuff
struggling
down.
right
Sorry to
now.
write
Hello! And look, it's the start of the show! Show yourself, Zelda! Show yourself!
Don't be a noob.
Don't be a noob. Come here, Zelda. Show yourself. It's the start of the show!
All right. Well, join us next time.